Hey, so I thought I would add a video that it does some amount of the fundamental work of Qigong in the way that we do the Tai Chi warm-up and how it relates to a couple of the fundamental push hand practices, which you can do. I'm going to talk about how you can do them by yourself to a very valuable effect and how they relate to that. And then I'm going to finish this with a bit of a Qigong, just a therapeutic practice, a self-healing practice, just to bring you back to center real nice during this time. So the first one we're going to do is based on the Chen family Tai Chi silk reeling exercises, the two fundamental ones we do quite a bit. I'm just going to review them. So starting with what we call horse riding stance, can be a bit of a relaxed foot out stance, that's okay. It's just make sure the knees are out, pelvic tilt's engaged, back is straight, and we're here. Now, left hand on the left hip, right hand up like this. So, if you're not a Tai Chi student, I talk about this in Tai Chi class a lot, and if you're a Tai Chi student, you know this, but you imagine that there's a rectangle here. What we're going to do is trace the rectangle with the center of the palm. So there's a point where the index finger touches when you make a fist, called pericardium 8, Lao Gum. We're going to get Lao Gum to go around, but it's not that this is moving, it's that this is moving, which draws the shoulder, which draws the elbow, and then finally this follows. So the idea is to develop the silk reeling throughout the body from the bottom of the feet up to the hand, and to feel that energetically. So from here, we're going to go from top to top, to bottom, and as we do that, the palm is facing upwards. From bottom to bottom, and as we do that, the palm turns to the outside, and then it's tracing towards the outside from bottom to top. And then when we're at the top, my body angle is slightly to the corner, my hand stays in place, but my body settles to the front. So again, two, three. Settling at the end is super important. So we're going to practice this. Do it a lot more than I'm going to do in the video, but also make sure that settling really is felt throughout the whole body. Okay, so it's the right hand only. Let's do the left hand only. Top to top, from the hips, from the waist. Top to bottom. Bottom to bottom, palm is turning out. Palm is to the out. Bottom to top. Settle in the middle. Two. And three. So, now, I'm going to do that, but I'm going to incorporate my right hand. So as my left hand is coming across here, my right hand will follow. And then they'll switch from bottom to top and go to the outside. Now this is different than cloud hands in the form because the palms are to the outside. Cloud hands in the form would be this way. This is this way. So here, and then here. Now I want you to remember this because we're going to come back to it in a second. But this again is moving from the center. Hands are flowing like they're in water. Good, now keep that in your mind. Take a step forward with your left foot into a front stance. And then as they go from bottom to top, then it's here now. We're reaching forward. Bottom to top, and then coming back. So it's the same movement, but we're now in a front stance where when we come forward, this dynamic is moving forward, and when we come to the back, this dynamic is moving to the back. Now, once you've got the feel of this, as you know with push hands, if you do push hands with this, you don't have to stay here on the floor. You can shift back, you can shift forward. If you're really working with someone, you can go one way or the other way, and you're allowed to do that. Even in a small space, you can turn in any direction, as long as that's whatever direction you're facing. In this case, your left foot stays to the front. And then if you wanted to change your feet, you would be changing sides. And that's also valid. So change feet, move in different directions as you change feet, and you get a whole dynamic of how to move around and develop these in different ways. Okay? So that's one fundamental. So we talk about these push hands being a lot like vowels in a language, so that's like ah. Now, the other one that I'm going to do, and we'll do it from the Chan family of silk reeling, is you go back up to your horse stance. This time we'll put the left hand up to start, right hand on the right hip, and it's the opposite. So it goes instead of top to top, it's top to bottom, bottom to bottom. Palm now rotates towards the front, bottom to top, and then it draws across. And then it rotates out and you settle again. So that settling is the same dynamic, it's just a different way. And one more for 3 on the side. The other hand. So remember, top to bottom, bottom to bottom, rotate the palm to the outside, up, cross, settle. 2, and 3. Now, that one, this circle, if we contain it a little more and step forward, and we start to get this, and then we come back, we keep the hand from going below the elbow, because when we're doing this, the hand has to go below the elbow, which is actually okay, it does work in the form, but we're just going to keep it at that level, so it's like a reach, and then you come back, and you actually have the fundamental push hands that we do. It's the same movement from the elbow, it's just the hand doesn't go below the elbow. See? Right? There's this idea. My hand stays doing the same thing, but then it reaches as it goes forward at the same height as the elbow. So this part's the same, this is now different because it's horizontal. Here. And then for those that know this, you know you can do it with the other hand. So your 2 hands are drawing back and pushing forward. Drawing back, pushing forward. And then again, you can move in any direction. As long as you keep the movement correct. And you can switch by simply switching your feet and then switching the hands to move back this way, right? So here, 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 here. So those connections become the basis for what I want to introduce here, which is really for you to develop on your own. It's something you can do by yourself anywhere. It's quite fun and interesting. It'd be freestyle, solo, push hands, shadow boxing. Let's call it that. So shadow boxing is a term out of boxing, of course, and it's a very important exercise. Bagua, which we borrow from quite a bit to do Tai Chi, because it's older than Tai Chi, but it's either all really old. Anyways, it does a lot of what amounts to shadow boxing in a very complicated, very nuanced way. And what that is that the person would walk the circle, and then anytime their instinctual mind, their fundamental, unconscious, you would say, makes them think of a technique, they would just do the technique, and then go back to the circle. So the circle is the infinite continuum, and then out of that flares ideas. Well, you can take the Tai Chi push hands we're doing as those circles. And you can move the circle however you want. You can switch between the 2 fundamentals we just did, right? Here, here. But then out of that, movements from the form. You see? What I want you to try to do then is to get used to those fundamentals, use the video to develop them, but then time yourself for a minimum of 3 minutes and up to 10 minutes if you're really ambitious, and just start flowing with the push hands. You can transition, as I said, to any other push hands, doesn't matter. And then let your instinctual mind say, now do a strike, now do a shuto, now do a fingers jab, now do a lock, now do a kick, and basically between your sparring. And let your mind dictate from a subconscious way, from a very instinctual way, how that would work. And then from there, there's endless, and it's very valuable. I do practice like this myself quite a bit. So hopefully you enjoy that. And hopefully that was a helpful video. I wish you all the best. And I hope to see you soon. Take care of yourself. Stay safe.